you scunthorpe!
I don't even know what that is.
You know, this is my tape recorder. You'd think I'd get at least one of these stories starring yours truly.
I want to tell this one. No way, Dingbat. I want to tell it.
I feel this is unfair. I have never narrated any of these stories, and this was a delightful evening.
My tapes, my rules.
Very well.
Whatever. Boo.
Anyway, a while back, the Queen City Supernaturals decided they needed to get together every so often without trying to murder each other. Turns out we failed. A quarterly card game is held on neutral ground, where all the leaders and their hounds get together and find new delightful ways to dislike each other.
If it helps, I found 7 new ways to dislike you in the last 5 minutes.
Shut it, you scunthorpe.
Make that 8.5.
What were you singing?
It's a song about the most recent patch of Notepad++. It's got features that Pixies have been wanting for ages. So in celebration of this, we made a song for it and even programmed everything in a 3-0 diameter radius that also plays the song. It's very catchy. Everything is programmed a song.
Why should I not be surprised Pixies are into piracy?
Yo-ho-ho and a bottle of murder buzz.
Ashen House.
And some really bad Ubuntu installations.
I need a focus thread. This is the first time I get to sit at the table instead of just running security. At a legitimate one of these, at least. And it's way easier to take everyone for all they've got when you're running security.
You've got this, boss. It's Pixie Poker, standard rules.
Oh, good. Cheating by magical means is encouraged then, and no one can get mad at you for it.
Yeah, except Flack. He'll probably punch you through a wall.
Why didn't we send Jackie again?
Had to go meet her mentor and Griff for something or other that I totally don't know anything about.
Good thing we aren't relying on your ability to bluff.
So, what's your game plan, boss?
Oh, I've been working on this one for a while. Remember when I was able to create an abyssal copy of Razor? I thought, what if I summoned something that's a reflection of me?
Boss, haven't you read, every superhero comic about this? Your double will end up a monstrous reflection of all your negative traits, but with none of your inhibition.
You didn't let me finish. Unlike those comics, which thank you for lending me.
You're welcome.
In order to counter the dangers inherent in creating magical doppelgangers, I made it very small.
What?
I created an inkling, a version of myself that could be easily stored in an overhead compartment or a carrier designed for a small to medium-sized cat. No muss, no fuss, just a tiny, more adorable version of myself.
Oh, is that why you brought that pet carrier?
Let me out. It's been ages since I had a smoke or a drink, and I'm getting hangry.
I used a full bottle of Pixie Sugar Shock rum to lure him into the kennel. I also sewed a pocket dimension into my jacket where he can hide out.
OMG! Valentine! He's even got a little jacket like yours! It's you! Just with a much lower production budget.
Wanna see where he improved me?
Ew? That's just inappropriate.
Oi, shut it! You know the deal, no harassing my friends.
Yeah, and before I go back to the Abyss, we go see Ace Hart, private detective. In return, I help you cheat at cards. Or whatever.
And on that note, we have arrived.
Huh. You know, I never thought someone would actually drag the garbage out of the Abyss and make a bar.
He's not wrong.
We're here! And this is where I take off. I have a raid to log into. Texting, 0 day, got wobbles here, TTYL. Bye!
Why do you say texting when you're texting?
You know why. Bye.
I really don't. Why'd she come all this way just to leave? Alright, you, into the pocket dimension.
Oh, come on. You could totally introduce me as your dummy. Or better yet, I could introduce you as my dummy.
Get in here. Bozoi's Bar, the 8-bit hub, is a unique situation. It's one of the few truly neutral grounds in the city, perfect for the kind of informal event that wouldn't fly in some of the richer downtown venues, such as a game of Pixie Poker. Imagine a bar populated with a combination of video games, pop culture mockery, and drinks composed of equal parts sugar, alcohol, and caffeine. Arcade and pinball machines of various eras all glow brightly, with movie posters with everything from action flicks to animated masterpieces adorning the walls. Of course, there's Bozoi, one of the nicest people stuck in a bad deal. Since the old man left the Queen City, she's kept the place open. She's an amazing bartender, but not exactly the best at seeing people. Her being some kind of dog shifter means that, unlike Flack's permanently grouchy demeanour, she's more like that hapless dog from the movie with the balloons. You know the one. Which is pretty good, because as I stepped into the 8-bit hub, I was treated Teresa attempting to feed Flack her super shotgun.
Let's go, Budget Jon Snow.
Belligerent tube suck.
Please, friends, you're right by the Die Extra Hard pinball game. I had to get 0 Day to pull that from another dimension where the Die Hard series ran for 9 movies. 9!
You wouldn't believe what he did with an Apple II in that timeline.
Zero, why are you watching those two try to murder each other?
Because they aren't trying to murder me.
Enough! Flack. Riza has been extended the respect of the Queen City. You are welcome to pummel her outside, but inside you will respect the rules of the Accords.
Ugh.
Thanks, Madeline. Could you have maybe stopped the 2 minutes before he decided to go angry Viking on me?
You have no idea. But why would I?
Cuz?
Greetings, friends! And Tim?
Oh, look. Discount Dresden's arrived.
Hey, Tim! How long did it take you to get all that glitter off?
I hate you. And it's Tim.
I believe that is the final member of the Queen City Accords. Now, as the head of the Queen City Supernaturals, I declare we are officially unsanctioned.
You mean just for the card game, not throwing me through a wall thing?
Yes, simply, any trickster magic, sleight of hand, and all of that are officially allowed in the name of the card game. No hound or those chosen by the Accords may inflict any injury upon those in attendance.
Cool. See if it works.
The magic will not silence your accursed blunderbuss, merely prevent you from injuring Flack.
I will not forget this, mind you.
Each faction is allowed one representative for the game. At the end, each member may trade their chips in for various perks throughout the city. Of course, you all must wager something of value for this night. Please present your tokens.
I like Savvy, and I will be wagering my Captain's Sword. Earned when I defeated Captain Argyle in battle.
Accepted. Savvy, proceed. Next.
I offer the yearbook containing your final year of finishing school, complete with hardware for your overbite. I, of course, will be representing myself.
I unofficially hate you. Accepted. Next.
Griff's axe, left buried in my new Hound's motorbike, somehow.
Questionable, but accepted. Now, 0 Day.
Gary Gygax's Lucky Thumbs!
How exactly are they lucky?
He is lucky I didn't need them while he was alive. Oh, and I'll be representing the Pixie pixies, as Threadripper refused, and the only other pixie option is currently experiencing life as a bonsai tree.
Fine. Valentine?
My bar tab.
Oh, wait. How's that magical?
Nobody's made me pay it yet.
That is acceptable and disturbing. Now, everyone proceed. Bozoi?
The walls shimmer into place, sending little pinpricks along my skin. I can feel my doppelganger shifting around in the pocket dimensions sewn into my jacket.
Have a seat, everyone. Wards up! Alright, everyone, this is Pixie Poker. Everything short of utter destruction of the bar or inflicting physical pain upon others is allowed.
Oh,
I'll just put my lucky game back here.
Shiny electronics. No. Control yourself, Zero Day.
is this part of your strategy, Miss Savvy?
Yep.
Just what we need. Something else obnoxious and noisy.
Miss Bozoi, please proceed.
One more for this game?
The City Hall goblins are already represented. Thank you.
I represent the Goblin Prince. He's heard about your game and wishes to partake.
The prince? He is here?
You okay, Mads? You look a little green. Or greener.
The prince outranks even me. He is the preeminent goblin on this continent.
The prince has decided if he wins tonight's game, he will trade in his winnings for your title.
I think not. I established myself by all 143 goblin hierarchy rules.
You forgot about Clause 55, subsection Pinecone, paragraph Gouda.
Very well. Please sit.
Mads, you're looking... actually green. What's going on? Need me to rough up this punter?
Shut up, Valentine. The last thing we want is the Goblin Prince presiding over the Accords in the Queen City. He could exile Riza, ban Murderbuzz, kick you out of the Accords and have me removed. And he probably will, just to amuse himself.
So all we gotta do is out-cheat a goblin. How hard can that be?
You'll find out.
So, the prince would like to have your local city's goddess relegated to only working on those loyal to himself. Think she'll sign up?
Mate, that's my friend you're talking about. Besides, she's officially neutral and deals mostly with normies.
Oh, yes. A street magician appointed to the Accords. A mistake in the prince's eyes. A loose stitch, soon due for a snipping, if you'll forgive the expression.
I'm more the fireball than forgive kind. Smell something burning?
I'm toast, guys. Sorry, I'm out of chips.
I believe you and one Riza Whiteflash are in the city without leave. Once I'm finished here, you will report to me immediately. We can get you a task and officially granted status in the city.
Wait, really?
Really?
Yes, the goblins always need technical support. You'd make a fine service desk agent.
I'd rather work at a genius bar.
Ew!
You can only get so lucky.
Valentine, if they clean us out, things will be very bad for both of us.
So what can we do?
If you're able to inflict damage on someone not affected by the spell, the wards will break.
So I'll have to cheat the wards to break the wards. Sounds impossible. Or as I like to say, tea time. Or as I like to say...
I know what you're hoping for, but no. I didn't bring the frog.
Let me open my jacket a little. I brought you a little something.
I'm a little teapot, and it's tea time!
What is that? Why does it look like you? Why is it trying to hype man your jokes?
It's a sliver of my consciousness wrapped in abyssal stuff.
May only be a sliver, but that's all it needs to be.
You hear what's going on?
Yeah. Instead of just spying on everyone's cards, you want me to do something horrible to the goblin.
That's... Actually, yeah. Inkling, stay quiet and out of sight. Oi. Mix short, green and annoying.
I take it you want my attention.
Have you ever heard of the Pixie Gate Shuffle?
Oh.
No. But I assume you're referring to your transparent attempt to distract me while one of your companions sneaks up behind me. Much like that disgusting little creature in a knockoff jacket is trying to do.
Hi?
Pray tell, what were you planning to do with that boat oar?
Well, funny you should ask.
Do you think the prince would stand for one of the Queen City Supernaturals under the Accords attacking one of his people?
With a boat oar, for that matter.
Indeed. Put that noisy homunculus back in your jacket, Mr. Valentine. I will deal with you after I've won this game.
We both know that spirits and constructs that exhibit sentience are considered free agents. Paragraph 143, the zero-day clause.
I love that clause.
You have a clause named after you?
Don't ask.
Oh no.
Fire! The Inkling winds up and delivers a solid blow to the emissary's head. He groans and crumples to the table. The wards vanish with a pop.
We should deliver him back to the prince.
I have a better idea. I'm gonna dump him in a gopher costume, super glue him to something in the football stadium, and watch the festivities when he wakes up.
That is quite whimsical.
You approve?
You broke the spell that could have lost the city and put us all in jeopardy. I get the feeling the prince isn't done. But you've bought me time, so yes, Valentine. I approve.
Mads, you throw the best parties.
That is not something I hear very often.
You have been listening to The Graveyard Tapes, Aces High, written by Dustin Gray, edited by Aidan Morgan, audio engineering by Robin of Psychonautia, produced by Brianna Jean, featuring Chase Hunter as Valentine, Rick the Whitebird as Threadripper, Angela Dumalog as Zero Day, Casey Glover as Savvy, Nikki Ewart as Madeline, Patrick Mendelson as the Inkling, Raven R. as the Emissary, Dan Whitebird as Bozoi, Devin Bars as Tim, Niels the Red as Flack, and Caitlin Sinnott as Riza.